You know, when I used to contemplate the universe, I often wondered, how strange or terrifying can it really be? We tend to think of space as vast, silent, and cold. But far beyond our solar system, there are planets so extreme, so hostile, they make our worst nightmares look tame. Imagine a world where it rains shards of glass, or a planet so hot, its very atmosphere is being boiled away. Oceans of lava, winds faster than sound, radiation storms from dead stars. Today, I'll show you 5 of the most terrifying planets we've ever discovered. Don't worry, we won't be visiting anytime soon. Let me introduce you to HD 1893b, a planet that looks beautiful from a distance. It lies just 64 light-years away, orbiting a star in the constellation Vulpecula. From afar, it shimmers in deep ocean blue tones, a color caused by light scattering in its thick atmosphere. But don't let the color fool you. This is one of the most violent places we've ever discovered. Temperatures soar above 1,000 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt metal. But the true horror is in the wind. Supersonic gales reaching nearly 8,700 kilometers per hour. That's over 5 times the speed of sound sweep across the surface, non-stop. And the air? It's laced with tiny shards of glass. That means this planet doesn't just have storms, it has glass storms. Molten glass, flung sideways by unimaginable winds, slicing through anything in its path. There's no solid ground, no safe haven, no atmosphere you could ever breathe. Just a ceaseless, burning hurricane of broken glass and heat. If hell had weather, it might look a lot like HD 1893b. If hell had a name, it might be KELT9b. This planet orbits its star in the constellation Cygnus, 670 light-years from Earth. But even across that great distance, its horrors are unmistakable. KELT9b is the hottest exoplanet we've ever found. Temperatures here reach up to 4,300 degrees Celsius. That's hotter than most stars. It's so extreme, molecules, the very building blocks of matter, can't survive. They break apart in the heat, torn to pieces before they can even form. The planet is tidally locked, with one side endlessly facing its blue-white star. That side is constantly bombarded by brutal radiation, causing the atmosphere to literally boil away into space. Hydrogen, iron, titanium, all stripped away, atom by atom. It's a world slowly disintegrating under the unforgiving gaze of its own sun. No clouds, no shelter, no chance. This is not just a planet. It's a furnace in free fall. If there is such a thing as a cosmic incinerator, then KELT9b is burning at its core. Welcome to COROT7b, a planet where the ground itself wants you dead. Located 489 light-years away, in the constellation Monoceros, this world is one of the most extreme rocky planets we've ever encountered. Temperatures on the day side soar above 2,000 degrees Celsius, hot enough to vaporize rock. And that's exactly what happens here. The surface isn't solid in any traditional sense. It's molten. Oceans of lava stretch for hundreds of kilometers. Mountains collapse into glowing liquid. Volcanic hellscapes rise and shift in endless motion. And when the vaporized rock in the air cools down, it may condense into droplets and fall back down as lava rain. Yes, rain. But not water, not even acid. Here, it rains fire. Imagine walking across a landscape where every step sinks into liquid stone, where the air burns your lungs before your feet ever touch the ground. There is no solid safety, no night to cool the fire. On COROT7b, the Earth is liquid, and every inch of it is death in motion. From a distance, J1214b might seem inviting, a world covered in water. orbiting a red dwarf just 48 light-years away in the constellation Ophiuchus. But this is no paradise. This is a pressure-cooked nightmare. The atmosphere is thick with water vapor, not clouds, but a choking, super-dense shroud that traps heat and light like a planetary pressure cooker. Beneath it lies an ocean, an endless ocean stretching down hundreds of kilometers, deeper than anything we've ever imagined. But go far enough down, and the water begins to change. Under crushing pressure and searing heat, it transforms into exotic forms like hot ice, a bizarre state where water becomes solid while still burning hot. Or it becomes a superfluid, a ghost-like substance that flows without friction, behaving more like quantum mist than liquid. And that pressure? It would crush a human body in a fraction of a second. No surface, no shore, no sky, just darkness, heat, and an ocean that defies the laws of physics. This isn't a tropical escape. This is a drowning world, where the deeper you go, the stranger it gets. Now, let's go far, farther than ever before. PSR B1620-26b, a planet orbiting in one of the strangest, most dangerous corners of the galaxy. It's about 12,400 light-years away, tucked inside the ancient globular cluster M4. What makes it terrifying? This planet orbits not one, but two dead stars, a white dwarf and a pulsar. The white dwarf is the burned-out core of a sun. The pulsar? A collapsed neutron star spinning hundreds of times per second, blasting out intense beams of radiation like a cosmic lighthouse. Only this lighthouse can kill. Imagine living on a planet caught between two corpses of stars, both unleashing invisible storms of energy every second. Radiation pulses sweep across the system relentlessly, stripping particles, distorting magnetic fields, flooding the planet in lethal energy. There is no light as we know it, no warmth, just the ghostly flicker of ancient destruction. This planet has survived billions of years, surrounded by death. It's not just a planet near dead stars, it's a world trapped in the afterlife of a solar system. We've traveled across thousands of light years, through burning skies, oceans of lava, storms of glass, and the ruins of dying stars. These planets are not made for life. They are made to remind us how fragile life truly is. In the vast silence of the cosmos, most worlds are not safe, not gentle, not welcoming, and yet we look for them, we study them, we name them. Because in every terrifying world we find, we also discover a part of the universe we didn't know existed. And maybe, somewhere out there, past the fire, the ice, and the radiation, there's a world waiting for us. But until then, we keep exploring. If you want to keep traveling with me through the darkest and strangest corners of the universe, subscribe to the channel. There's so much more to discover, and I'd like to show you everything.